Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my Gold Award project, W.A.T.E.R by Malia Burrows. Welcome back to W.A.T.E.R. My Gold Award project is about educating the African American community about the truths behind the misconceptions as to why black kids don't swim. The title W.A.T.E.R stands for Welcoming African Americans to Engage in Recreational Swimming. Since COVID-19 has prohibited many pools from opening and or allowing swim classes, I started a YouTube channel to educate the public about swimming. My YouTube channel allows my project to be internationally accessible and sustainable beyond my involvement. The first three videos were Statistics on Black Swimmers, the History, Why a Generational Fear of Swimming has Developed, and Suitable Swimsuits for African American Swimmers. This video is about hair care in and out of the water and fun and functional swim caps. Intro to interviews. I've conducted several interviews with parents, swimmers, and coaches to get their hair care treatments and swim cap suggestions. Let's see what they have to say. Welcome to Hair Care. When you were a swimmer, what did you use before and or after practice to protect your hair?
Before, since I was relaxed, I used to put Vaseline in my hair because the petroleum would make the chlorine not penetrate it. And then after, I would wash my hair and make sure it was like deep conditioned every week.
And what products did you use? Like what brand?
Curl, just for me, Curl Love, Pink, Vaseline, and just like a Pantene leave-in conditioner.
When you were a swimmer, how did you protect your hair from the chlorine before and or after practice?
My hair, personally, is naturally dry. So what works for me is to leave in a lot of conditioner, right, to keep it moist, moisturized, and for me, that helps. Just broadly and generally speaking. I've used all sorts of types of brands, everything from Pantene to L'Oreal to whatever, to just everything under the sun. Over time, that is. I'm not saying that I go through a rotation of them, but over time I did, end up choosing to decide, or end up deciding that, one would be, better than the other. But that's what worked for me. Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you, when my oldest daughter was swimming, about the age of 9, I started coating her hair with petroleum jelly. And what that would do is stop the chlorine from getting to the hair follicles. Therefore, her hair could still stay strengthened and the chlorine not eat it and break it off and change its colors. But when she would get home, she'd have to rinse it all out anyway so that her hair is not oily all the time. But it was Vaseline or petroleum jelly is a great conditioner and top coat for your hair to protect it from the chlorine. Okay.
What is the name of your business and how did you come up with the name?
Ebon is the name of the business. Ebon is an Adinkra symbol from West Africa, and it means a fence of protection. It's all about symbolizing protecting the home, protecting what is important, protecting everything you love, and keeping everything that is negative or harmful out. It's a fence of protection. We named it that because we are trying to create a fence of protection around hair, specifically black hair, when people are swimming. And for us, it was even greater than that because it stemmed from our daughter. She was a competitive swimmer. She loved the sport, but the daily exposure to chlorine was ruining her hair. Her edges were eaten up, her hair was falling out, and little girls, all little girls, want to feel pretty and beautiful. So she, as her hair suffered, her passion for the sport began to wane. So I did what any mom would do. I started doing my research and trying to figure out what was happening to her hair and what I could do to support my baby girl. And that's when we learned about exactly why chlorine is so harmful and learning about what could possibly protect hair. And I probably experimented with different recipes, different essential oils, and cocoa butter, shea butter, olive oil, all of that. And after about a year, we got a recipe that was working fairly well. And this was just for our baby girl, right? And one day we took her to her hairdresser. She got cornrows on a regular basis at that time in her life. And of course, her hairdresser knew that she was really into swimming, and she pulled me to the side and asked why Raven had stopped swimming. Because her hair was in such a better condition. And so she assumed that Raven had stopped swimming. And that's when I realized we have to share this with other people, because if this has helped her hair to heal and to begin to regrow to the point where a professional hairdresser thinks that she has stopped swimming when in fact she's still swimming every day, then this could help other little black girls who want to continue in the sport.
What do you use on your hair before and after swimming? What are the names of the products, and how do you usually apply them?
So I use the Ebon line. They have a shield. I use that the most. You put it in your hair before you swim so the chlorine doesn't soak up in your hair. You use it after you shampoo and condition your hair. So I use their shampoo, cleansing. It gets all that chlorine out of your hair. And then you put in conditioner to just, moisturize it. And the shield is a day-to-day thing. Like you wake up, your hair's kind of dry, you put it in. You about to go to swim practice, you put it in. So yes, that's what I use.
My next question for you is, what brands of swimsuits and goggles would you recommend for swimmers?
Okay, for swimsuits, I would recommend Speedos, TYRs or Tears as they call them, and also the dolphin suits. They're great. They're really great suits. I think it depends on the individual swimmer whether they like the thin straps or the thick straps, but it's a personal preference. As far as goggles, I think the GCG Plus goggles are awesome, as well as the Vanquisher goggles. Those are some of the best brands that I recommend for swimmers that have never caused them any problems as far as leakage or anything.
What is your favorite swim cap and goggles, and where did you get them from?
Okay, so my favorite swim cap and goggles is, I like this black cap that I got from Amazon because as a black person, I like to get my hair done. And it keeps my hair all together no matter what hairstyle I have. And my goggles, I like these dolphin goggles because they're always good and they make me see clear in the water.
What is your type of goggles do you use?
I usually use year-round. I use just sun-tinted goggles. I don't know why. I prefer it.
What is your favorite goggle brand and why?
My favorite goggles are Dolphin. I have them more. The reason I like them is to keep the sun on my eyes when I'm swimming, and they keep the wear on my eyes, and they're tinted too. That's why I like them.
Thank you so much for watching my video. Hope to swim with you next time.